Hey guys, okay, so it is very loud in this bar, but I thought it would be interesting to change up. Change of scenery? No? So today we're talking marketing. It is day number 16 of 42 days of online business, and we're talking about how to market yourself on the internet. So there's a lot of different schools of thought on this, and marketing is one of my favorite things because to me it's like an art, right? It needs to be subtle enough that it influences someone to do something, right? Marketing is basically just making a contextual argument for something, basically saying this thing is amazing and maybe this thing over here is not so amazing, or you know, I do things this way and other people do them this way and that's why they keep struggling, right? So we talk a lot about kind of contextual arguments, and marketing is one of my favorite things to do. And in Best of You, I actually teach it like pretty in depth because we need to create content and write stuff on the internet, and we need to be compelling. And when it comes to marketing, it's all about how can I be compelling in a way that is true and in my integrity. So today, I want to share 3 ways that you can start to market yourself online in a way that feels good and that you don't have to like hit up people in the DMs and stuff like that. You know, at times you're probably going to have to do that kind of thing. For example, if you want to get on, you know, if you're trying to potentially get new high-paying one-on-one clients, there's no getting away from the fact that at some point you might have to actually ask for a sale. And that's kind of more, you know, there's a whole bunch of different ways that you can do that, like hit up someone at DM, you can reach out to people and give them personal invites, etc. But marketing, to me, is kind of a subtle, contextual argument for your competency. Right? It's compelling. When you're listening to someone who's really good at marketing themselves, you don't even know that you're being marketed to. It's because it's so compelling. It's like, of course. And so 3 ways that you can start to do that online. We know that we have to create content. We've been talking about that for the last couple weeks. We know we have to create content. And so one of the things that when you're thinking about creating content, writing stuff on the internet, whether that's social media posts or you know, blogs or emails, you want to think about how can I be compelling? And what I've noticed is a lot of times people get confused about what we're doing because there's not enough context. So for example, I'll give you an example. If I am trying to sell or convince somebody that Moderation 365 is the way to eat, not only am I going to list all the ways that Moderation 365 is amazing, like it helps you do this and it helps you do that, like obviously I'm a proponent of that, I'm also going to talk about the things that don't work, right? So when I say contrast, I mean both things. I'm going to say Moderation 365 is amazing for all of these reasons, but I'm also going to say, you know what's not amazing? Quick fixes, 7-day jump starts, cleanses, detoxes, these kind of short-term, unsustainable approaches. I have to show people the contrast there. So I can't just be like, mine's amazing, mine's amazing, mine's amazing. I have to say what's not working and tell them why I believe those things are not working. So you have to clearly state all the time, by the way, not just what you stand for and what you believe in, but also what you don't stand for and believe in. And you've probably seen people do this, right? It gets them a lot of traction online. So I'm not a huge fan of doing things like rants and stuff, but you have to have a directness about you and a conviction about you that people understand who you are and what you do. And you only do that by not only saying what you're for, but also drawing a line in the sand and saying, and all these things I'm actually against. So I know sometimes it can be a little bit scary to like talk about what you don't think works or to come out against something. And you can do it in a very subtle, very like easy way. But when you're doing that, you have to create context. Otherwise people don't know what you do and what you stand for. So number 1 is create context by contrasting things that work and don't work, and just be prolific when it comes to that stuff. So that's number 1. Number 2 is share the results that you're getting already with your clients. So a lot of you maybe have in-person clients already, or you're maybe working a little bit online. You need to showcase your clients' results, but not in a super cheesy like before and after picture. Like that's fine. People still love before and afters. And if you have those, that's great. I find a lot of clients don't like to provide those, and that's fine too. But what I mean is, when a client makes a big jump or has a win, you can just subtly brag about the person in a way that is a service to people on the internet. So for example, if your client is like, has overcome, you know, snacking, and they have like, they figured out like whatever their snacking formula is so that they're able to like not, you know, eat a bunch of candy at the office or whatever, what like one single switch did your client make that you can share with the internet. So for example, you say, oh, when Cheryl came to me, she was snacking all day at work, here's what happened. And the cool thing is that when we started working together, we were playing around with a couple different things, and then she just found this one thing that works for her. And I thought it was so cool. I wanted to not only congratulate her publicly because it's so awesome to overcome something that way, but also share with you guys, if you're struggling with snacking, this could be something cool. So when you're doing that, not only are you providing value, and you're providing a service and you're sharing a story, but you're also subtly telling people that you take on clients. A lot of times people don't even know that you do that. Maybe they know that you're a trainer, but maybe they don't know that you do on distance coaching. Maybe they just don't even know that you do that. And the second thing is you also show that you're a good coach because look at the results that you've got. So it doesn't have to be stated in a very sleazy way. It can just be like, my clients are so awesome, and I'm so grateful for the ones who have been with me for the last 2 years. They're doing great right now. You guys, when you promote your clients, it's like a service. It's like acknowledging them, which is cool. And also it's fun for people reading along because they're like, oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that, that Candace took clients or whatever. That's really neat. I wonder if she's available to take on new clients, right? So, it's this cumulative approach. It's like you're constantly doing this stuff in a way that is not pushy, in a way that is not super salesy, but in a way that is just in your integrity and you want to share what's good. So also it can be, the ongoing social proof. So here's one thing that I find that people are a little bit scared of is when, say you get published in a local newspaper or you get quoted in something, even if it's just local, what wins are you getting? Share with me those things on the internet. Brag a little bit. I felt really uncomfortable with that when I first started. But you know what I found? I found that when you share that stuff, people love being a part of that with you. So, not everyone. Maybe someone's going to be like, oh my God, Jill, she's always sharing, she's always bragging. But honestly, I found the opposite was true. I found people were like, that's amazing, because especially if it's friends and family and acquaintances, they know you, right? So they feel like they're a part of your journey. So when you say oh my God, you guys, I'm so pumped. I was just quoted in whatever magazine, or I just did my first public speaking event, or I'm so excited I just got asked to write for blah, 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 or I just got, a tear sheet in a magazine, or even if it's local stuff, share with your people. They want to, know what's up with you, and they want to be included, and they also want to congratulate you, and they want to be like, I knew her when. And so don't be scared to share your wins, because this stuff provides ongoing social proof, right? It provides ongoing social proof that you're a mover and a shaker, you're doing big shit, you're interesting enough that people want access to you, and then there's social proof of oh, wow, Jill, she's doing something, she's making moves, that's cool, I want to be a part of that. And so it perpetuates this feeling of hey, you're actually, and you are, by the way, you're chasing your dreams, you're starting your business, you're taking on clients, you're doing a lot of risky things that most people wouldn't have the courage to do, and it's really cool. So that's number 2, is social proof ongoing with your clients and with you. And number 3 is just more free content. So a lot of times people are scared of, if I give away a lot of free content, what will people pay me for? And here's what I found. The more free stuff you give away, the more potential clients have to get wins with you. So for example, if you talk about how you read food labels, or you talk about, how you overcame nighttime eating and the 3 tips that they can do XYZ, it's going to give them a lot of opportunities to get results using your solutions. Super risk-free. They don't have to pay you. They're going to get results. And guess what? When they want to take it to the next level, or they want to get a more customized solution, who else are they going to come to? Who else are they going to come to? They've already gotten results with you from something you've given away for free. So the more of that you put out there, the more opportunities there are for people to get small wins with you on their own for free, low risk. And then when it's time to, to get a coach, or it's time to do whatever, it could be a month from now, it could be 6 months from now, it could be 2 years from now, they're going to go to you because they trust you and they know that what you have works. So for example, the reason, I'm going to be super transparent with you guys, I love doing Facebook Lives for business. I love talking business all the time. You guys know that. But honestly, I'm hoping that you take some of the stuff in these Facebook Lives and start to get some wins. That's why Action Academy is so important. Action Academy is a free 6-week course where there are weekly homework assignments, short homework assignments, just so that you can start to get some wins. So whether or not you decide to apply for Best of You next year, you've already gotten wins. So to me, I'm like, if you're gonna hire a business coach, like who else would you hire if you've gotten results with me? I mean, that's a little bit like self-important to say, but at the same time, like, why would you go to someone else if you've already gotten results with me? So more free content, more solutions, more ways for people to get results, and the more they will end up paying you later. So quick review. Number 1, contextual arguments. Not only what you're for, but also what you're against. I need to know that, otherwise I don't know who you are and I don't know what you stand for. Number 2, social proof and ongoing sharing of results and things that you're doing, and show me that like you're the shit and you're going places and you're doing stuff and your clients are getting results left and right. Like, I need to see more and more and more of that. And then the third thing is a lot more free content, like double time, free content, double time, because the more free stuff you have and solutions for clients, be the expert, the more opportunity they have to get wins with you risk-free, so that when they are looking for a coach, whether that's next month, next year, or in 2 years, they're gonna come to you. So that's it. I hope you guys can hear this okay. We're in a bar. I thought I would change it up a little bit. I'm not drinking, but I am working, and I'm here, Danny J, and we're working. We might get a drink now, get some food. Hope you guys are having a great weekend, and if you would do me a huge favor and click the thumbs up button, that would be awesome. No Pip cameo today. She was being naughty yesterday. And let me know, you guys, if this is useful and if you're getting results. If you're in Action Academy, amazing. If you're not in Action Academy, make sure you sign up at the link. We are still going strong. We have 3 weeks left. It's going to be awesome. You can jump in anytime and get some results. So that's it. Thank you guys so much. I will talk to you later. Bye.